Lately, I haven't really had the desire to make YouTube videos. You see, I haven't really been doing a lot of things. I haven't really been going anywhere or partaking in many projects. My hair is growing. I've got to wait until at least December to plant my wildflower seeds. I finished all of my paintings. What else can I do? So I'm at the point where I'm going to bring back my sourdough making again, which I did for like a full year. And then the space in the apartment kind of got tight, and I then lost the table that I was using, and now I've got nowhere to do it. So that is kind of an excuse. I can definitely, if I really wanted to, figure it out. But the best place is the place that I no longer have, which I am going to bring back. So I've got my starter on the table. It's on day 2 of fermenting back into whatever it's supposed to be to make bread. I've been becoming bored of the things that used to bring me joy, and I don't know what it is. What is that? I used to read a lot as a kid, and I still have a great fondness for books. I do wish I would get lost in books the way I get lost in videos nowadays. Is anybody else having this problem? So completely like distracted. Is the problem that my brain has now altered to look to the videos for pleasure rather than reading, for the dopamine hit that this used to bring, because this was way better than doing nothing, and now watching videos is way better than doing this. But there comes a line, and I think I've crossed it, where I cannot pull myself away from the internet to divulge into my creativity, and that is concerning. And that, I think, is a balance I've got to figure out, because this sounds like another problem that I think too much about. Maybe I'm overanalyzing the whole situation. So this all brings me to my final point of why I like writing. This sounds like it has no... All right, okay. This brings me to my final point of adventures and writing. The whole internet, it's just saturated with people on the go vlogging, documenting their experiences. Here's how you make coffee. Here's what Finland looks like. Here's real-time reaction of my dog walking and doing something funny. I love doing that stuff too. It's why half of the intro to my videos for a long time were like just coffee stuff. Even though in the moment I kind of just wanted to make my coffee, enjoy the moment, and go sit outside, my mind at least gravitates to wanting to document my experiences. I also am reaching the point where I kind of just want to do the thing without doing the camera thing. If I were to take a trip, sure, I'd want to take my camera and take some B-roll, but I don't know that I'd want to vlog the trip, because I'd want to experience the trip. That brings me to why I like writing so much, because I think about the writers who've had experiences and then come back to their little studio desk space to write about their experience. And maybe if they've had little notebooks where they've jotted down details of characters and stories, and they wait until they get home to like put it all together. And in theory, I guess that sounds like camera work. When I think about writing for an experience, well, I like to have the experience and maintain the idea of it in my head before I go to write write down the details of it, and then further come back home and craft the full story. I read this book once. Well, I turned around to get it, and it turns out it's not here. I think I loaned it to a family member. But basically, it was called, I believe, The Outpost, and it was about people, explorers, creatives, going to isolated areas to be isolated. Anyway, that's my idea of writing. I think that's why I like it so much, because I can have the experience and come back later and recollect the experience. There is something romantic about having this grand journey across time and space. Just you and your thoughts, and having the stories of the interactions of others and your experience kind of weave in and out of that, and being fully in the moment, and then coming back to your lonely little desk and writing about it and trying to recall how it made you feel, and maybe you're able to do it a little bit better because you were experiencing the moment. I just want to enjoy my coffee, and that's it. So anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and of course, I will be seeing you. But who am I seeing? This whole time, I'll reveal something. This whole time, I've not been addressing any one person. This whole time, I've been addressing you. My camera. So yes, camera, I will be seeing. And that's it. So...